Alright everyone, welcome back to the channel and to more Final Fantasy XVI Royal Osfreyr. So this is the guy that's going to heal them. I'm not going to use any of my powers so that I know there's probably going to be a second group. Yep, new enemies approach. Where? Come on dudes, how many of you are there? Okay, here we go. Is he too far away? No. Come on, dude.
Too slow.
Come out here, dude, where we can do a better job. Ah, I missed. Okay, so this is where we go.
Proper fight at last. We're all going to die.
Did he say Sid? But we are not in.
I need to hurry.
We are not in our ship. This is Barnabas' ship, right? Big guy.
Hold on. I'm coming. For both of you. Back to shotguns!
Oh! Okay. Come over here, dude. Where is he? Dude. Shit. Once I am stuck in that corner. He was. So we are going down this way. He says, I'm just a cook. I know, dude. We are not going to hurt you. I'm expecting some mythos, so basically some Ultima lackey to show up here.
Many of us, and only one. Jill!
You came.
Get back!
Clive, how did you...
I'll explain later. Hands. Can you walk?
Out of here I can.
Stand still!
Phoenix. Are you not the dominant of fire? I see naught before me but a guttering flame.
Now he's fully primed. And his horse has 6 legs.
In earnest then.
So Einherjar fell into it.
Can you go on?
I think so. But to where?
What did you do to Joshua?
The Phoenix? Oh, I expect he will survive. This consciousness in which you coil your feeble souls is grown thick with desperation. And thus has my master turned to my blade. The world will soon be painted in black. And all that live shall gather in death's autumn wake.
Not if we remove the cause of this misery. Not if we destroy the last of the Mother Crystals and restore balance to the world.
Come. Do you truly think it's so simple? The Blight is inevitable. Not even the Almighty might stop its endless march. Your efforts will avail us naught. Naught, that is, but suffering. You must embrace the truth, Mythos. Accept your place with the Lord.
Keep it. As long as there's a chance, there's a choice.
Ever led astray by your blind resolve.
It is time you learn the inevitability of your divine fate. However much it may hurt.
Get as far away as you can.
Clive, no.
Trust me, Jill.
So we have to fight him. I didn't expect it to come this soon. Show me what you can do.
We don't have to do this.
Oh, but we do. If only to remind you of your duty. Rise, Lucas. In the short time since our last meeting, you have grown much. Yet as a vessel, I fear my lord will still find you lacking. All this fire and fury, and for what? Stopping the Blight? A foolish notion fed to you by a foolish man.
How dare you?
You know naught of this world or of our place in it. If our fates were so easily rewritten, we would all be gods. I have seen enough. If reason cannot sway you, there are other means of persuasion that might. Defend yourself!
To me, boy. As we cut you free. Cast off your chains.
Those are brutal. What is he doing?
And thus is the light of hope severed. You would yield so soon.
Never.
Clive!
Do you not see? Your iron will weighs you down, dragging you ever further from your purpose.
And what is my purpose?
Mythos. Who are we? What are the dominants? The breath of the Creator still warm on our lips. We carry his light that we might guide the masses in his name. We are but mighty acts of God.
We are more than that.
You would be nothing without what he has granted you. The power we wield is his, and yet every time we draw upon it, it wears away at our very being. It breaks us, it unmakes us, that its immaculate aspect might reveal itself. The Eikon. It is too much for even his chosen few. Apart from you, Mythos. You wield the might of many, yet your body does not answer for its avarice.
What are you saying?
What I am saying is that we dominants are a means to an end. We were created for you, that you might drink deep of our strength and thereby fulfill your divine purpose.
He
which
will give
is
it up willingly, it looks like.
to feed. As you would know, could you only look beyond the walls of your prison of self-regard. As long as you choose to ignore this, you shall never penetrate my defenses. Still, you may take solace in the fact that you are not alone in your plight. The chains of volition shackle all of mankind, but there is yet cause to rejoice. For the Lord, in his mercy, has taken pity on his flawed creations, and shall see them restored to their proper forms.
And what exactly would that be?
Why, loyal servants to God.
No.
Manners, Lord Rosfield? They are men, like you and me. Albeit one's unburdened by the
Basically
wills that
Akashic.
drive
Everyone
our
will be
kind
Akashic.
to madness. They are pure. They are divine.
You mean to turn everyone Akashic?
Not turn, Mythos. Turn back. For too long has mankind been led astray by their clamorous wills. It is time they return to a world of quiet equality, where they might once more know salvation.
Salvation! And abandon everything we hold dear!
We don't need your salvation. We'll save ourselves, and we'll do it on our own terms. Not yours. And not your gods.
With every defiant expression of your will, the tighter the chains of consciousness become. But perhaps that fact may be put to use.
Clive!
The faster it binds you to the remaining dominance, the stronger your hunger will become. Until it leads you back to the only answer there ever was. Mayhap not by the path my master intended, but back all the same.
Ash is not far. I could freeze a path.
You're in no fit state.
Probably not, but I can try. Don't look back!
How will we even defeat Odin? Clive bested.
I hope the others are safe.
The Enterprise was clear of the gap when we fell. They made it, Jill. And they will have seen the ice where it led. We need only wait till dawn. This is the second time Barnabas has bested me. I'm powerless against him.
And maybe there really is nothing else for it but to give yourself to his master. Only you won't do that. The Clive I know would never do that.
So you believe? But do you really know me? If what Barnabas said was true, then I'm more monster than man. And each time I summon the flames from within, I burn away the things that make me who I am.
Do you, though? Think of what you've used that power for. Of all the people you've saved. It doesn't matter how or by whom it was granted, only how you choose to use it. And you've chosen to use it for good, haven't you?
I've also used it to kill. What if that's my purpose? What if it's all I'm good for?
You're still that same boy I grew up with. Always so eager to save everyone around you, and yet always so alone. Because you failed to realize the one thing that needed saving most of all. You, Clive. You. You never once took the time to save yourself.
Myself. I think I might be beyond saving.
No one is beyond saving, provided they want to be saved. You fight to survive. And you survive so that you may protect those you love. It's what you do. What you've always done. And I know you're not about to change. So I'm going to help you. To give you what you need to protect us all.
Jill. Are you sure? If this is what you want, then...
Don't worry, Clive. It is.
So we are getting Shiva's power instead of Odin's.
This burden, I'll give you the strength to bear it alone.
But I'm not alone. These burdens I carry, my sins, my pain, my sorrow, I see now that they are all a part of me. If I'm to continue on, having pledged my life to those I love, will gladly bear your burdens too, until my last breath.
Clive.
I promise you, Jill. We will find a way to escape this fate. Find a way to save each other. That we might one day look upon the moon again, together.
And I promise you, Clive, that I will be there, no matter what you must become.
I know. I never thought a smile could bring me so much joy.
What of Barnabas? Do we pursue him?
No. Our paths will cross again soon enough. Whether we like it or not. Besides, there is something we must do first.
Of course. Drake's spine. The last mother crystal.
The Einherjar is at the bottom of the sea. Waloed won't dare move on Storm without her. But they know we're coming now. We'll need a plan. And a damn good one at that.
Then let's go home and find one. Ash will have to wait.
She said, let's go home, and pointed to the other direction. Okay. So we are at the bottom. So we have gone to Ash through this main story.
Mid says Odin split the sea in two. She's always been partial to a tall tale. But there's tall, and then there's tall.
I struggle to believe it myself.
I see your uncle isn't with you.
He stayed with the Enterprise. After our brush with the Einherjar, she was in urgent need of repair. And my uncle knows a shipwright in Randalar. We're to join him there when we're ready to sail for Ash.
You sure that's wise? Last I heard, the place was still overrun with Akashic.
Show me a city where that isn't true. Ultima's plague is spreading.
We're running out of time, aren't we? We've done our best to shore up that hideaway. But I doubt a few planks will stop what's coming. Still, we'll keep at it. Every little helps, I suppose.
Let's hope so.
Across the Narrow. Clive has claimed portion of Icon Shiva's essence. Attaining with Shiva not only changes the elemental aspect of Clive's magic, but also allows access to several new iconic abilities, as Ice Age, which forcefully knocks back enemies great distance. Ability details are found in Abilities tab. Shiva's feat, Shiva's iconic feat, Cold Snap, can be used to swiftly move left, right, forward, and back to either dodge attacks or close in on
Visit
enemies.
Joshua. Assuming Tahi will allow it.
But we already had that Shiva channeled. So, so that's Shiva's feat. Launch multiple shard of ice that upon striking lighter enemies draw them towards Clive, can be used in mid-air. This does 2-2. This does 3-1. And this does 3-5. You know what? Why don't we take out some? This is fine. We will take out from this and we'll use this. Still 2-5. Four, 5. Man, that's very costly. So allows assignment to any icon only after we master it. So this one does not need to be this one can be Shiva. We will change this one. So how do we want to do it? So this, let's put this back to Garuda. Let's make this Shiva and in here we were using that flames of rebirth and wheel of Vikes. So we'll keep wheel of Vikes and we'll change flames of rebirth. So flames of rebirth, this one, if we reset, that gives us 9,000. Okay, we still have 5,200. So Wheel of Vikes is so here diamond dust. Diamond dust. That's the one we these are very weak. So now when this is diamond dust is, we can actually change it to Phoenix. So diamond dust. This, oh, I always wanted to replace this. So in here, this one is wicked wheel. Let's remove wicked wheel altogether. So we can still get this thing. 4250. So in here, so that's not mastered, so we cannot put it in here. So we'll have to wait for this to be mastered. 4250. Can we bring this back to 1? We'll upgrade this, our limit break, as and when we get more this thing, and then we'll change this to flames of rebirth. So this we can change to now. Hold on. So this one is called diamond dust. So this can be diamond dust, right? And it does, because it does a maximum stagger damage, we should be good. And this one, we'll change this back to flames of rebirth. Okay. And this one remains that, because that I'm finding it very useful for crowd control. This one we might does 3-2. There is upheaval which does 3-3. So let me see if I can upheaval. So how much do we get from this? 660. Upheaval does 3-3. This one only does like 4-2. So this is more damage. You know what? I think it was better. We kind of got used to it. Right. So, okay. So that should work out. These I am keeping same. Let's go talk to a new missive has been delivered to Clive's chamber. Oh, so before we talk to anyone, let's take care of the side missions. Because I can sense the game is coming to an end.
Here you are.
So this is exactly the one that we had right now.
Here's the latest information I have.
What's new here? Oh, this part is new. Battle. Walud's ambition.
Thus ends today's lesson.
Thus ends today's lesson.
It's a dangerous world out there.
It is. It is a dangerous world out there.
It'd better all be here. Come again. Or don't. I'm not much
He has something new.
What do I owe the honor? I'm saying Fordian, do you?
Icebrand. Ooh-hoo.
Not bad, if I do say so myself.
Sons of Ouroboros, we do not have the stained loincloth. We have the marble flower. We do not have the stained loincloth. So where are the side missions? There is one there. There is one there in near the infirmary, and there is one in my room. So let's go get to the room first. A healer's place.
There's no way of knowing if Doris will confide in me, but I can speak to her at least.
Come back.
Where are you?
Can I help you, Sid?
I'm looking for Doris. Is she here?
I'm afraid not. She's at Martha's Rest on a job. My job, actually. When she heard what the mission was, she insisted on going herself. Alone.
Did she? What was the mission?
Following up on some new information. Once they'd settled in, the bearers you helped liberate in the Dragon's Eyrie were keen to talk about their imprisonment. And about their captor.
The slaver Cole's team were tracking when they were attacked by the Beastmen. I'll go and find her. She's at Martha's Rest, you say?
If she's not moved on already, yes. I hope everything's all right.
Why would Doris insist on... Doris should be somewhere nearby. Assuming she's still here.
It doesn't still hurt, does it?
It's been a pleasure, Doris. Just like old times.
I'll give your offer some thought, my lady.
How goes the investigation?
Sid, what brings you to Martha's Rest?
You. I heard you were out here on your own, tracking our slaver. I trust you're being careful.
Of course. And it had to be me. The bearers from the Dragon's Eyrie confirmed a long-held suspicion of mine that the slaver we've been tracking is an old acquaintance. She's no fool. If we'd come in force, she would have spotted us straight away, and then vanished without a trace.
That was her just now, wasn't it? So, was it a fruitful reunion?
I'd say so. She tried to recruit me. Seems her time in Rosaria is coming to an end. She's abducted bearers from across the region and is looking to smuggle them back into Sambrek. After her brush with those beastmen on the road to Northreach, she hired herself an Imperial escort, which she wants me to join. She's dangerous, Sid, but I think I can stop her.
Then I'm going with you. I'll take care of the escort. You can see the bearers to safety. Where are they?
The Baum Archers, soon to break camp. You go on ahead. I'll follow once I've sent word back to the hideaway.
Ready, girl? You deserve a rest. Good. They haven't broken camp yet. How did Doris come to know a slaver, I wonder?
We've waited long enough. She's not coming. Ready the bearers. We're leaving.
Back to civilization, is it, Mom?
With all haste. Lest any of you lackwits start talking like these feckless bumpkins. I presume your men are ready. We've suffered too many delays as it is. Any more and I'll be docking your pay.
Yes, Mom.
Oh, but it appears we have company. Kill him.
You're welcome to try. So much for your escort.
You'll forgive me for not avenging my men. I surrender.
Sid!
Ah, you know, but
Better use this to...
It was your... But how...
To live for...
You all... Perhaps that...
What do you want to do with her?
I am not the killer she wanted me to be. And she no longer has friends in high places. The Dame does, though. Her connections at the Imperial Court will see that...
All right.
I am. And thank you.
Then I should head back to the hideaway and put Cole's mind at ease.
Welcome back, Sid. Doris's message just arrived.
With any luck, they'll be... Oh, and...
I'd been hoping. So she won't be economy and easy.
I'm sure it...
Hope so. You had... Anyway.
Keep up.
Covered in nicks and lumps.
So another plus sign side quest, probably leading to another. Oh, another smithing blues.
Heard the bad news then.
What bad news?
About Dravost. Blackthorn's old haunt. With the forge and all that. Well, anyway, the mine's just down the road from there, are spewing out ether like no one's business.
And the village?
Safe from the flood for now, but Zoltan and the Doris...
I won't let that happen. Does...
You reckon?
No.
Yeah.
Blacksmith's blues 4 or 5. Rendezvous with August and Dravots. Okay, and there seems to be one more. Okay. And definitely new hunts are there. So we'll finish those in this mission, in this episode, before we continue to the main mission. Because I can sense the game's coming to an end. Like the last fight will be with Barnabas and then probably with Ultima.
If it's for the good of the hideaway, I'd be happy to.
Oh.
So,
We've got a couple of examples here. Spherical echoes.
more fallen material. So this smelter is similar to the mithril engine in more ways.
That's right. They're a bit like the thermal helms. Fallen ceramics deal with, and what's more, they're directional. We've collected. That's it. And we're only there's an.
Some more fallen fights. So, any more in the hideaway? No. Okay, Drafod. No, that's the weirder science thingy. That's the weirder science. This is Drafod. Okay.
So Dravost is still standing. For now, at least.
If you can swing a hammer.
And the
Most hold up enough.
well,
I'd never have guessed. Who'd keen to...
I
thought you could sneak...
Finally, these two have come face to
What are
face.
you doing here?
One of the scouts couldn't keep his voice down. Unlike my best mate who didn't think I deserved to know. Zoldan, how long's it been? Long enough for us two to turn into a pair of old codgers, I see. That your idea of an apology? Prick.
Don't listen to him. You only did what you thought was best. For the village and that.
But that ain't the whole of it. Vulcan, our master, didn't leave the chiefdom to the two of us. He left it to me, the best blacksmith in Bloody stupid tradition. If someone's got talent, our master. So you're... Under me and my precious ideals, this place wouldn't have lasted a year. So I left to devote... I made...
What you had to do was your duty!
Even if it meant we all starved?
enough. You can finish beating each other up once Dravost is safe.
Fine. Yeah.
Sorry, Clive. I shouldn't have stuck my nose in. We're short enough on time as it is. Still...
Speak with August when you're ready. Yeah, let's...
You,
We can't afford to waste any...
Right you are. Don't want any... Oh, and...
Akashic on the move.
How close are they?
Within sight of the walls. And there are more coming up from the mine.
What was I saying?
The wash...
Good idea.
Understood.
I'm prepared to fight if I have to.
Well, let's hope you... Once the scout... No, we're...
August, the people...
I'm going out. Start work.
And if they kill...
You evacuate. It won't come to... Take good...
Leave it to me, and...
We are going all by ours. Oh man, look at that.
All right. Which one of you's first?
New enemies approach. Oh, Griffin.
Is that it? Apparently not.
Oh man, what is that?
They're not getting past me.
Got him. Level 42.
Now, the question is, did I miss any?
Even more?
Man alive! You're still in one piece!
I slew as many as I could.
As many as I could, he says. The old bleeding lot, more like it. Well, almost.
Only almost.
Yeah, one or two did try to sneak over the wall, but we got the...
Good.
In time.
Finally.
Sid! You're even enough to give those a but most...
I'm afraid there's no getting, meaning that any...
And that's if the flood don't spread. If it does, I hate to say it, but the village's days are numbered.
That may be, but... with either... and I'll...
All right?
As for you, Blackthorn, that's twice you've turned up when Dravosh needed you, so... I always... You leaving gave me the perfect excuse to hate you, and from that day on, I never want you to be flying.
So he finally forgives him.
It's not about the craft anymore. I wouldn't send my sons to war wearing the shit most of our smiths are making. I've kept working, honing my skills, trying to lead by example, but no one sees the point. The average castle apprentice has as much passion for the craft as our current lot. Come back to us, Blackthorn. I'll even...
That's a kind offer. Kindness, but that, listen, just...
I know.
I'd say that went pretty well, wouldn't it?
Even better than I'd hoped.
Sid.
Cracked anvil from Zoltan.
And this is?
A token of a... But I'm of a mind to make you a far... Designs for a certain sword have been passed down from chief to chief for generations.
Now hold on, Zoltan. There's a reason no one's made that blade in centuries. There's not been a cross. I'll admit your cinders make impressive steel. And I've learned to hone an edge. Odin will be... But the engravings on that thing are enough to make a jeweler cry. And they're not just for show.
Have you forgotten what brought you back to Dravosh in the first place? I knew I'd never surpass you with the hammer and tongs. So I turned my hand between the two of us. I'd say we're the equal of any master craftsman.
So they two are going to work together to make us a new sword. Awesome.
Clive, you wouldn't mind if Zoltan came back to the hideaway, would you?
As long as he can keep our secret.
Right. Zoltan.
Ooh. Return to the hideaway and speak with Blackthorn. So now they are going to work together on a new blade.
Come back.
Did I have to use any of my healing? I don't think so.
We've run out of pep. Clive. If you're gonna buy something, be quick about it. Come again. Oh, don't. I'm not much bothered either way.
We were just about to make a start on that sword.
It's funny, but not... You remember Camille? We'll be using his level work for the grip. The steel, meanwhile, will be tempered in a fire, burning the cinders you charmed out of old Zoltan here. And that whetstone from the Outer Isles, that'll be what gives the blade its edge. And the final flourish will be my talented colleagues' engraving.
A team effort led by the greatest blacksmith.
Now, save that talk till the thing's finished, yeah? Right. I'm ready if you are.
To the bellows it is then.
Bugger me. We actually did it.
The sword to end all swords. Ragnarok.
It's...
Ragnarok.
I trust you'll take good care of it.
Thank you. Both of you.
So, does this make you pair the greatest craftsmen alive, then?
This? Nah. This was just following the footsteps of the greats of old. It'll take more than that to earn us our place in history. But we're up for the challenge. Here.
A list of materials.
Zoltan and I got talking on the long road back from Dravost.
We reckon with those items there, we could craft something even better than the Ragnarok. Something worthy of a legendary outlaw like yourself.
That's a weapon I'd like to see. You leave this list with me.
I was hoping you'd say that.
One legend at a time, eh, lads? Before you start on the next, who fancies raising a cup to friendship reforged?
Good idea. No more drinking to forget my past. It's about time I'd...
Then...
So finally these two have mended their ways and become friends again. Black Myth Blues 4 is done. Gotten Damerang. So what does that need?
Trouble with your gear, or... Not saying fortune, do you?
Cotton Damerang. We need Oricalam, 3 of them, Oricalcum, Dark Steel, 2 of them, and Primitive Battlehorn. Oh, is there any upgrades? Oh, so Rune Crescent.
Materials, and I'll think about it.
Rune Crescent plus 1.
Don't waste my time. You ain't got the stuff.
Okay, so Rune Crescent.
No scratches, right? You can thank me later.
There's less health and more defense, I guess. No, less defense, more health.
That it? Fine.
How about that other thingy that we had? What about this?
Not if that. Not saying fortune, do you?
It was Ouroboros. So we still do not have Stone Tongue and Comet Feather.
Anything else?
These two will be hunts, my guess is. Okay, even weirder signs. Search Lost Plume for special equals and search. Okay. So we'll go special echoes. This will be full of Akashi.
Village is turned. That'll do, girl.
That's all of them? Or are there more? No, there is more. Akashic Miner. Come on, you dudes. Get together. Why are they running back? Okay. Oh, more of them. Bombs. No, not that way. Oh, so there it is.
I'll need to deal with these ones first. Slow.
So that's one. Like this, we'll have to do 3.
This is it. Right then. Just 2 more to find. Enough of you, are there? Too slow.
Okay, there it is.
Two down, one to go.
Do you see anything you like? An excellent choice. You've a keen eye. Come back again.
Why?
You'll have to face her. And she moves her back like in a dancing movement, and that's awesome.
Thanks, girl. Time to fight. It's over. Stay down.
Ah, there is quite a lot of them here. Woken bug. Come on. just outside of that level. Yeah.
That's better.
Where is that? What we are looking for? Okay, somewhere here. Oh, here it is. You'll have to face it.
That's all of them. Oh, one can...
So this will most probably increase our, effectiveness of our stuff, potion and such others. We have more stuff to buy.
I wasn't expecting you back.
2,500 ability points. Awesome.
All done?
So, something else we wanted to try out. We wanted to do this. Get this to max. Now we don't have any use for rest of the stuff. Yeah. So from her stuff, we are currently using her ultimate. And this is good. This charges quite fast. And this is, I see, useless. This one again, 3-1, 2-2, no damage, this is just movement. So if we want to talk about movement, the Phoenix's one is awesome, this one. These are already 2-3 and 3-2. This one is 3-3. Maybe we can replace that with something like this. But this is single enemy. No, this is not. It's directed, and I'm not very good at directing it. This could be something good. The thing is, it does not hit everything like the Flame of Rebirth does. This is like one direction. And if you miss that direction, this also is a single massive damage in a single target. So this is good for that purpose. This is again crowd control, pretty good. This one it only does damage for damage to the what's the second gauge? That second gauge. Stagger.
In the hands of Akashic.
Ah, Sid, sir.
Good, thankful.
I'll fit him to the... May I present to you the Telemon Furnace? Ain't bad, is she?
She's a beauty.
You saved my beacon again, Sid. And I...
It's fine, really. My bags,
Oh, don't say that. I'm sure I can make a few improvements.
You could just buy me a bigger...
How about that clasp? Looks a bit stiff. Reckon you could loosen it up and make some more... And I reckon I know how. With a new alloy we've been working on. The Telemon furnace was just what we needed to perfect it. It's a metal, see? So it's lovely and strong, but it's also, well,
Stretchy metal.
that is the spirit. So?
Thank you, Owain.
Shh, don't mention it. You were... And I wanted to get some practice in using that metal anyway. Reckon we'll have all kinds of uses. Can't think of any right now, but... That's our job, innit? Dream it, maybe even out there, too. One day, the whole world's gonna know about the inventions you've helped us put together.
They'll hardly believe their eyes. I'm...
Six to 8, 4 to 5, 3 to 4. And there goes the trophy.
Miss, can we read Miss Editor's story for us?
Canva lost? It can't be true.
Have you tried Molly's lemon tarts?
I've never had
Don't tell me we've run out of Papio nuts and all.
Clive. If you're gonna buy something, be quick about it. It'd better all be here. You'll not find a better price than that. It'd better all be here. You'll not find a better price than that. Come again. Or don't. I'm not much bothered either way.
Ah, Clive, I was just about... I'd like you to take something to Sir Wade up in his seeds for planting. Thought it was about time they started growing their... I'll keep providing them with whatever they need in the meantime. But if these pools going to survive, it's as if those poor bearers. They've lived their whole lives in small wonder they ain't got... And if you're... Sir Wade's putting a...
All right.
Thanks. There.
Gizal greens.
Not the most mouth-watering crop, I'll admit. But they're hardy. They better that than something that'll wither away if... And Chocobos love 'em too. Which is no small thing. They ain't exactly...
I'll take your word for it.
Anyway, I'll go up...
I'm sure you would.
Ah, what brings you?
A delivery from Moth.
These are Gizal green seeds. Martha's keen to cut the apron strings then, is she? I jest, but Martha, that... These bearers had only recently escaped their bonds before we... They know little of freedom, of providing for themselves and their loved ones. Unless we... Not that my... It's about... Unfortunately, we've been a little too busy of late to focus on much besides bolstering our defenses.
The Horde!
is closing in. They're coming, so wait.
Time it all. Gather them.
Yes.
The Horde.
A Kashek, a veritable legion of them. They've been seen prowling around the northern region. We don't have the numbers to hold back a swarm that...
Now you're out of time.
Precisely.
What if you...
You mean the...
So wait, though they may not be...
You're right, my lord. I will... My friends, I humbly beg your aid. We Guardians are few and our enemies many. But I swear we can defeat them with you at our side.
You would send us to the slaughter. To serve as bait for those fiends so that you and your men might be spared. And to think we trusted you. Say what you will. A home is not worth dying for.
But it is worth fighting for. Sir Wade fights to give you lot a chance. Just like I do. Just like Sid does. We all wanted to give you a home where you could be free. And you got one, didn't you? This place, Eastpool. This is your village. Your home. And if you don't fight to protect what's yours, you'll lose it. You know I'm right. This world wants to take everything from you. Everything. Your homes, your freedom, your very lives. So then, are you going to stand by and let that happen to you? Are you going to accept fate like good little Bran did and die, having never stood up for yourselves? Or will you fight like free men and women?
What do you do?
All right. Give me a sword. I never dreamt I'd have a home of my own. And now that I have, I don't want to lose it. I will protect what's mine, or die trying.
We all will. Free men and women, fighting together.
I'm not...
Right? For Eastpool!
For Eastpool!
Thank you, Martha.
Don't mention it. Just
Now
promise
a
me one
massive
thing,
fight.
that you'll show them how freeborn fight.
Gladly.
Well,
Thanks to you.
Hey.
Lord...
So what's the plan of...
We'll do upon... I bike with and...
I'd leave.
Sir Wade!
Then you know what you must do. We work together. Each shield for us.
For his hair!
We've no time to argue.
And I will do.
Suppose we'd better do our bit too.
Right you are.
The calm before the storm. And here it comes.
Only small guys first.
Let this village fall. Nice try. Farewell. You're finished.
A little bigger. Okay, so all small enemies.
Looks like that's the last of them.
Lord Rosfield! Change of plan!
What is it?
Owl from the rest. An Akashic curl's been sighted on Rhiannon's ride and is headed in their direction.
Well, the better half of her guard is here. So wait, how many Akashic remain in East Pool?
Hard to say. My men are still facing some resistance, but I think I could order a detachment or two to...
No. You stay here too, so wait. I'll go after the... Join me,
If you're... May the found...
So there is a curl. Where is it? It's here. Okay.
Next one's mine. I might...
Hey girl, show me your feather dance.
Come on.
No.
Run like the wind.
Akashic Goblin, Akashic Goblin, Akashic Goblin. You guys are going to get slaughtered. There it is, Akashic card.
There it is. With me, Torgal.
Ah, I completely missed it up. Come on, dude.
Enough.
Yeah, cults are not that much of a problem anymore. They have started giving us more experience,
All right.
more ability points, in fact.
Back to Eastpool.
Lord Rosfield.
It's dead.
Thank the Founder. We were able to eradicate the rest. I have guardians posted around the village to keep... I hesitate to say it, but...
I think it might.
We saved... Thank you.
No, you...
Wait, but no. But there's... We have... And this is... Bella, come.
This...
So Eastpool is saved from the Akashic Horde.
They're not slaves anymore.
No. They're Rosarians. Your father took pity on the bearer's plight, and I believe if he were still with us today, this is what he would have wanted.
I believe you might be right.
I shall remain here, my lord, and do what I can to help rebuild the village. After all, this is my home now too, and I could hardly call myself an Eastpoolian if I didn't pull my weight.
I think you'll find it's East Pudlian, Sir Wade. But you should be proud all the same. I'll have to put... Speaking of it...
Can we...
Us and Clive, I ain't...
All right.
Lord Rosfield, do you remember our very first mission together? Clearing the goblins from the Stillwind marshes?
How could I forget?
There's one sight that I shall never forget. You, facing off against that giant Morble. Not a trace of fear on your face. Since that day, there have been more than a few times when I felt like giving up. When the odds seemed so stacked in the enemy's favor, I thought I may as well just lay down my sword and surrender. But every time, I would think back to the look in your eyes that day and remember what it means to be a shield. Know that whatever trials Eastpool may face, I shall never lose courage.
So Wade, you have always been a true... I know that Eastpool, and indeed all of Rosaria...
Thank you. I know the rest...
The hero is lucky. Not only did...
I just did what I...
And it's so... Take it.
Thank you, Martha.
So, and a hope...
Well,
I know that. Though you know, bearers know that...
I take it.
Well, in fact... He showed up at the stables one day, asking questions about who'd been buying up bearers. Founder knows what he thought I was doing with them. Running a hunt, poking around in their innards. Something awful, anyway. Me, I thought he was a new constable. Thought the game was up. But somehow we both managed to work out what each other was about. And before I knew it, the cheeky arse was rattling on at me about how I was doing it all wrong. After all my hard work. Told me I was giving them relief, but not freedom. That my bearers were still dying as... Got right under my skin, it did. Told him if he didn't like it, he could bugger off. And you know what he did? He smiled. And then I did the same. We made a pact that day, that whenever one of us was in need, the other would always be there for him.
And you were?
Well, we both wanted the same thing. To make life better for just like your dad. Do you know I was born right around the time Elwyn became Archduke? Growing up, I saw how he tried to change things. He certainly didn't lack for ambition, that.
Indeed. But the loftier one's ambitions, which is why those of us who follow in their footsteps need to finish what people like Sid and Mike.
Suppose you're right, aye. And if we don't manage it, there's always them who... Good thing we've got a few half-decent sorts waiting in the wings. It's almost enough to give you a little bit of hope. Anyway, enough natter. Better get back to work. Let's see about making everyone some dinner, shall? The least the folks who saved Eastpool deserve is a hot meal. And you and me ain't gonna save the world on an empty stomach.
That sounds like a wonderful...
Nothing like a little unrest.
There were ghosts at the gates not days ago. Those things I said before.
Oh, Clive. My wards and I may soon be without a home.
What's happened?
The High Cardinal has descended from his lofty throne and taken up residence here in Northreach.
The High Cardinal?
Leader of the Council of Elders, second only to his Radiance at the head of the Imperial government. Not that any of those things still exist. Now he goes by his noble title.
And what does he want with Northreach?
He wants to transform it into a foundation upon which to build a new... He's already secured the support of the various army remnants, with promises that they shall be afforded the respect they deserve in his empire.
He would rob the populace to pay for it.
Believe me, I have used every means of persuasion to discourage him from this folly. But for whatever...
What does Captain Philippe make of this? When the town was under attack, it was him the soldiers rallied around.
How? By speaking out against a man whose stated aim is to revive the empire Philippe's comrades swore to serve, and to improve. The captain can offer them a regular supply of gruel, and an occasional trip to the Vale to help them forget the terrors they face each day. The Duke offers no. Any attempt to incite mutiny would cost Philippe the support of his men. If it did not but given the mood around town, mutiny...
Who could blame them?
Clive, would you appeal for your services to Northreach? You have the and unlike Philippe, no bonds of loyalty. Well?
I'll see what I can do.
Thank you.
Tell me then, where will I find this Duke of Orif? In the garrison?
Overseeing the troops.
All right. I may have met this Duke before, at the Remembrance Ceremony. Let's hope I didn't make a strong impression.
Halt. Oh, sorry about that. You got some business with the captain?
No, actually. I was hoping I might be able to speak.
We're under orders not to let any civilians, but you should wait here.
So, you are the sellsword, and I shall... tell me.
Neither, Your Eminence.
Ah, I see.
You are worried, yet you need pride of place, in fact, but no more. For it is they who shall...
Why here, Your Eminence?
The town has been fortunate enough to escape largely unscathed from the recent troubles, which is more. The Empire, with Caer Norvent as her citadel. Once we have seen to the refortification of both the town and the... We need only... Plans are already soon enough.
I fear you. Should they return in force, you will need...
The people will do as they... If Sandbreck is to be rebuilt, one whose... Or that is why... So that any...
I suspect they're afraid.
Precisely. The common folk have little and less, and you mean to deprive them. You would sow the seeds of your new empire in your own salt...
Sabine.
Yes.
Without...
And in your... Is that...
Do not...
I'll come back later. The citizens revolt. I wonder what the people really think of the Dukes. It wouldn't hurt to ask them, I suppose. Let's begin with those on the other side of the wall.
As long as you remain, the veil
You needn't fret. The creatures...
All right there.
Just, I wondered what you...
Not much. It's fine.
I've been hearing a lot...
Okay, just need...
I heard the dame got an Eikon to rid the meadows of.
A question. What do you...
You build a... What it...
Well, the people seem united enough. What about the soldiers?
You're the one who's talking
on the... What do you...
This is if...
I hear the... Do you think...
Oh, look. What?
Excuse me, do you have a... I want...
Well, the thing... And if...
Let's see what Philippe makes of all this. Captain.
For you? Sir, thank you for last time. How can I help you?
I wanted to ask you about the Duke of Or... You went...
That's right.
Well... She doesn't agree with the Duke's orders either.
And she's probably right. Thank you, Clive. Well, thanks.
It seems Philippe wants to do the right thing at least. I expect Isabel will be pleased to hear that, if nothing else.
Were you...
I was.
So well, it will certainly help to hold back the thralls. Though I doubt it will come as much consolation to the townspeople whose worldly goods are They deserve to be heard, Clive. To have a say in this.
Sadly, His Eminence values their obedience more than their opinions, and hopes to reassert the authority of the state. I fear he sees the people as mere pawns on his chessboard to be sacrificed for the great. Needless to say, they themselves are of a different opinion, and would rather their destinies were in your hands. The soldiers, meanwhile, are content to follow their orders, and not just because of the Duke's rank, but because of...
I thought as much. Had I sworn to protect Sambrack, I dare say I too would want nothing more than to see it rise from the ashes. Thank you for
I don't know about that.
What happened to your uniform?
I handed it in, along with my resignation. Told the lads I wished them well, but that I owe it to those I love to call. Because I realized what really matters to not following. I honestly, but and when we need to, with you to leave, it was you. There's no point.
Indeed.
All of us. That has. We have only to turn our attentions to the true enemy. Thank you, Philippe.
Anything. Speaking, I fear.
Not at all.
Wouldn't be the first.
There may be hope for Northry, especially with men like you and Philippe. But until
then.
Well met. Many thanks. May Gilbert smile on you. What's happened? I can't escape.
Ah, Clive.
That is good news.
Yeah, but you couldn't...
What is it this time? More...
Nothing like that. I just need you to go over to the caravans and ask El how long we have. Find out
All right.
Thank.
Well, this isn't at all foreboding.
Don't blame yourself. I know. No.
Is something wrong?
Bonnie came to give me a message from our intermediate. The talk no.
But I thought we were the only ones the Fist were speaking to about the bearers. How did the Consortium even find out about this?
It's not so surprising. They have ears. This isn't over. The Consortium will have to sell these bearers eventually. And at the price they paid, buyers will be few and far between. I'm going to Randalar myself.
Alone?
Are you even someone...
Oh. Well, it looks like I'm following orders till she gets back from meeting the Silver People. She'll never join them after this, surely. No, she said it herself. She means
you have to.
You're right. And if El's... So I'll get... You go to...
I'll do my best. All right. To Randalar, then. I'd better not keep Eloise waiting.
What I wouldn't give for a hot meal.
Looks like this is the end of the road for us.
When are they gonna let us through? Come on. Run like the wind.
Nobody did you.
Here they are now.
You wish to consult.
I did. We had.
It was.
I did. But
we read the bear.
Who?
Most instance.
I would.
Oh, they pay.
That no. And
my.
I'm sorry you weren't able to save them.
as am I. He was right, you see. The Silver Peak Consortium did intend to buy those bearers before I did. Their representative hinted at a possible purchase when he came to recruit me. I feigned interest in joining them in the hope he might be encouraged to tell me more. And he did. As soon as he left, I sent my own offer to Randalar.
So you never...
No. I entertained the Consortium's proposal solely so I could learn more about those, but I was a fool to think they wouldn't find out.
You tried.
I did. They just... I wanted...
Eloise, word from Cashlock. The village is under attack. A pack of beasts have come down from the mountains, and Theo and the others, they need help.
Theo!
I'll go on it.
Thank you. I'll gather...
Hold on, Theo. I'm coming. Let's go. Fly, Ambrosia. No need to ride from here. Where's Theodore?
Upriver!
He led the dragon that way to keep it from the village, but the whole area's flooded with ether.
We just have to pray he makes it out in one...
I can do better than that. This one. Go to him. Over here. Go to him. This one. Second. This one. Over here. Second. Where are you, Theo? Damn it. The ether's too thick. These creatures have already turned.
Get him! I can't waste any more time. I need to find Theodore before that dragon does. Looks like it's found me. This thing's turned as well. This isn't going to be easy.
That was an awesome fight.
Clive? Theodore, you had me worried for... We have to get you out of here.
He's turning.
I think it might be a little too late for that. Bearer or no, there's only so much ether a man can take, and that Drake just wouldn't let me leave. You have my thanks, Sid, for finishing what I could not.
I didn't think this one would come to a sorry end.
Else, dream.
Theodore! And so will you! Theodore.
Take care of my sister.
Theodore, wait.
Goodbye, El.
Thank you, Clive. I think I'll be all right now.
That was true bravery he showed. Leading the dragon away from the village like that. His first instinct was always to protect people. To put others' well-being before his own.
And now he's gone. Because I sent him to that place. Against his will.
It wasn't against his will. He was ready to do whatever it took to show you he could stand on his own. So that you would finally be free to live your own life.
To live my own life. He never could come to terms with the choice I made.
What exactly happened? You once told me Theo was the first bearer you ever helped.
We grew up in Canva. We were born to one of the great trading houses. And I was chosen to inherit the family business. I had my father's head for figures, you see. Theo did not. While I studied the art of commerce, he played at soldiers instead. A late bloomer. In more ways than one. For unlike most bearers, it wasn't until his 15th summer that his powers awakened. My parents tried to drive him out of the house and into the care of the constables. But before they could, I took him into mine.
Theo told me something else. He clearly admired your devotion to the cause of freeing others like him from slavery. But he said you deserved a better life than this. He wanted to free you from what he called your bonds, just as you freed him from his.
I would be lying if I said I had not wondered from time to time how much easier my life might have been if I had allowed Theo to be taken and devoted myself to the family business instead. But I have never regretted the decision I made. Being with my brother meant more to me than tradition or reputation. I only had to look at him to remind myself of that night and the choice I made and the fact that I would make the same choice again in a heartbeat. He was never a burden. How could he even think that? If anything, I was...
You weren't, Eloise. That he had always been grateful to you for saying, and that he wanted to neither you nor Theo what you did, and you always...
You're right. It was so we could be all Theo. I know Theo wanted me to move on, but I'm staying here at the Crimson Caravans to continue our work. We can make a difference here. We can help people, save them. I need nothing more from life than that. So I'll carry on doing what we do, ensuring that goods keep bringing smiles to people's faces and to Theo's. This is the life I have chosen.
I've made a choice of my own, to continue helping you however I can.
Thank you, Clive. Let's go on together then.
Welcome, welcome. A fine choice. Of course. Anything else?
Lord Rosfield, is there aught the Undying might assist you with this day?
Perhaps. My brother said that your order was helping him with his quest to uncover Ult. Have you learned anything of note since last we spoke?
Little and less, I regret.
I see.
Be assured, however, that we will not, even now, our archaeologians scour ruins in every corner of the realm.
Fallen ruins, I take it.
Indeed. Ultima's thralls are oft sighted among the remnants of the fall, as if protecting the secrets concealed.
Secrets we'd see unearthed.
Should our methods be of interest, mayhap it would please you to observe some of our numbers.
Would that be possible?
Of course. A survey is being conducted. Perchance you are familiar with Kretov, a small hamlet built around a fallen... I was due to visit my colleagues there to collect their preliminary... If you would consent to do so in my stead, I'm sure that...
All right.
They will be most... Might I suggest you take the road through Titan's Wake? It will lead you straight to the village, after but...
Thank you.
I wish you a safe journey, my lord. May the fun...
A village built around an airship. Sounds like another lost wing. I hope the inhabitants are just as friendly. Let's go. Don't get surrounded. Time to fight. Surrounded. This will be easy. You deserve a rest. Oh no. You'll pay for this. They still be surviving.
Whatever that thing is. I'd say it's their leader. Too slow. Should have stayed in the past. These must be Cyril's colleagues.
You have our thanks, stranger.
Who are you?
Ah, forgive me. I did not recognize. We are thanks to them.
You call your... Surely this survey wasn't worth dying for.
We are charged a duty.
And you...
I know that now.
Cyril told...
I see. May the firebirds flame.
It's one thing to lay down your life for another. But for a survey... I suppose I'd better get this back to Cyril.
Ah,
Yeah.
My thanks. I shall...
Cyril, lost with these...
No. This was every undying devotes his life.
Even when death is avoidable.
My lord, I fear that we live.
Cyril, but allow me to offer you a word of advice. It does not further the cause of the Phoenix to have his loyal followers surrender. Provide your... Think not only... Please.
I thank you, if you will, and we as...
I do.
Then we are...
Welcome, welcome. Anything else? A fine choice.
Clive!
I just wanted to see how the town's been faring.
Since we brought it, all is absolutely wonderful. And firmly, just as the good Lady Jane and Lord Underhill intended.
Are you alone? They're going to make him...
But... Speaking of menace, it may be a rather worrying one just...
May there indeed.
I'm afraid the example Conrad and Natalie set in putting aside their differences and presenting a united front, and they might have elected to... They have formed what one could call, and they grow more...
We'll fight them all off, just...
Of course, the longer... Our best by fight, perhaps...
How could I refuse?
Vic, I have...
I'll go and...
What's the difference between the Lord and... Mayor? That's...
A League of Outlaws. Sounds like we have some competition. Still in doubt.
Ah, say.
I thought you'd have...
I did. I've never said...
You're not. Yeah, and he said...
Then you... But we...
All right.
There's one...
Leave it with...
Fly, Ambrosia. Those ne'er-do-wells.
All right. That must be the camp Victor mentioned. Come on then, Toggle.
That's him! The one who killed Locke! Fingers! Take his head off!
I'd better let Victor know.
Sid. Ah, I see the bandits didn't...
No, but...
No. Something's happened.
What is it?
The whole town's in uproar. They're saying that Lubor is a bearer.
What?
Seems that one of our parties wasn't as thorough as they should have been. They let one of the bandits escape, and his escape route took him right through down. Some of the children spotted him, and he was about to silence them. And when Lubor felled him with a bolt of and without a crystal.
But that's not possible.
It is, if he's a bear. If he... Still, fuck, I don't know where we...
You're right.
And now everyone knows. I made it a habit to keep a crystal close at hand for just such an occasion. And when that occasion arose, I forgot to reach for it. Well, it was bound to come out.
We're sorry, Lubor, but we just...
There's nothing. All that matters. Look at him.
All lies, I'll wager. Just like the ones he fed us all these years.
Once people make up their minds, it's hard to change. We need to do something. And convince the people not to let their prejudices block.
You're right.
I'm glad I'm a doubt you make. They, Lord.
So will this be a lot of talking?
Lubor, I can't promise it.
Why are you taking the bearers?
Why do they always have to make such a...
You all along that he was...
Forgive me for...
As the...
and...
The townsfolk have made their minds up. There was nothing I could do.
Nor I. Conrad and Natalie refused to consider anything but their own wounded pride.
You never know. Once their anger is cooled, they might see things differently.
All right.
Why the hell would Victor take the bearers? I assume that... But perhaps not in this...
You mustn't think like that, Lubor. We'll talk...
No, but that's yourself. Rather not, but I do not, and so much... And now, I know what that is. I must embrace my new role of villain so that the people of Dalamil have something to unite against. For only united can they hope to stand against the threat. I'll need to make a suitably...
Don't go, Lubor. You're the only one who was ever kind to us. We'll be all alone.
Trust me, little ones. It is for the best that I go.
How could it possibly be for the best? The least you can...
I would not take it, Victor.
Over. And so just like that, you're going to... I thought you were better than... But it seems you had me.
Victor.
Forget it.
You sure you're making the right choice, Lubor?
Of those available to me, but where are my manners? Here. Right then.
If there's anything
I'll bear it in mind.
So Lubor leaves Dalamil. Okay, so no more side missions, I see. Yeah. Oh, that point got... So this is the only one left. Okay, so this must have been like a 3-hour long episode. And I wanted to take care of all the side missions because now a new missive has been delivered to Clive's chamber. Now at least we can continue working on the main mission.
Go on then. Is that all?
And also we need the experience.
What do I owe the honor? What do you want? And?
Okay, I think we are using the best gear. So next thing would be to... Yeah, there are new items in here that's been shown. The Oath, Hangman signboard, Martha's Red signboard. So we do not have the Lubor one. That I think will come later. Guardian Scarf, Crimson Caravat signboard, Sid's Goblet, Continental Censer, Martell's Apple, Ambrosia Stack. So we still have some missing. All of these come from signboards. Let's check out the hunt. And we'll probably do the hunts at the beginning of the next episode and then continue with the main mission. Because this current episode has already been very long. But it's okay. We made progress in the main mission as well as we took care of all the side missions. Here we go. What all new hunts do we have? We have the Ruin Reawakened and Dread Comet. That's it. 2 of these. Yeah, these should be easy. This one I heard is very tough. It's S ranked. Ruined Reawakened. I'll have to look them up and we'll do them at the beginning of the next episode. Game Changer X out.